history and discovery of football, the game that united the world. Introduction. Hello, my dear learner. Tell me, have you ever watched something so beautiful that you forgot to breathe? Not a painting, not a sunset, not a movie, but a moment, a single, electric, impossible human moment where one person did something so extraordinary that 80,000 people in a stadium and 800 million people watching at home all screamed the exact same sound at the exact same second in the exact same language. Not English, not Spanish, not Arabic, not Hindi, just yes. That moment, that universal, boundary-breaking, language-destroying moment of pure human joy is what today's story is about. Today I am going to tell you the story of football, the most loved game on earth, played by 265 million people across every country, every culture, every religion, every corner of this spinning planet. But I am not going to tell you about goals and trophies. I am going to tell you something much more interesting. I am going to tell you how a simple round object taught the human race something that kings, armies, and governments never could. That we are more alike than we are different. And that lesson right now, in today's divided world, has never been more important. This story is for you. Let us begin. Part 1. The ball was always there. Long before anyone called it football, human beings were kicking things. Children kicking rocks, farmers kicking bundles of cloth, warriors kicking animal skulls across dusty fields. Something deep in the human body has always wanted to kick something and watch it fly. The earliest recorded ball game appeared in China around 200 BCE. It was called kuju, meaning kick the ball. Soldiers played it to stay fit and sharp. They kicked a leather ball filled with feathers through a small hole in a silk net. At the same time, in ancient Greece and Rome, people played their own versions of ball games. In Mexico, the ancient Maya and Aztec civilizations played a ball game so important it had spiritual meaning. So serious that sometimes the losing team did not just lose the game. They lost much more. Across thousands of years, across dozens of civilizations that never met, never communicated, never knew each other, existed human beings independently invented the same game, over and over again. A ball, a goal, a team, a dream. Lesson 1. Some human desires are so deep, so universal, that every culture discovers them independently. The need to play, to compete, to belong to a team, these are not cultural choices. They are human nature, and human nature connects us all. Part 2. The streets of England, where modern football was born. Now fast forward to medieval England. Imagine narrow, muddy streets. Hundreds of men from 2 villages facing each other across a field. No referee, no rules, no time limit. Just a pig's bladder blown up like a balloon, and one simple objective: get it to the other village. People pushed, punched, grabbed, ran, fell. Buildings were damaged, people were injured. It was absolute, glorious, magnificent chaos. The English kings hated it. King Edward II banned it in 1314. King Edward III banned it again. King Henry IV banned it. Banning it became almost a tradition in itself, because no matter how many times they banned it, ordinary people kept playing. Because this game, this wild, rule-free, chaotic game, was the one moment when a poor farmer could stand beside a rich merchant, and they were equals. The ball did not care about class or money or status. On that muddy field, everyone was just a player. Then, in 1,863 inches, a small room in London, representatives from different football clubs sat down together and did something revolutionary. They agreed on rules, the same rules. For everyone, the Football Association was born, and with it, the beautiful game we know today. Lesson 2. Rules do not restrict freedom, they create it. When everyone plays by the same rules, everyone gets a fair chance. In your life, the boundaries you set, the standards you keep do not limit you. They protect the game worth playing. Part 3. The man who gave football to the world. For a long time, football was just an English game. Then came one extraordinary man who changed everything. His name was Charles Miller. Born in Brazil to a Scottish father, he was sent to England for his education. While there, he fell completely in love with football. When he returned to Sao Paulo, Brazil in 1894, he carried 2 footballs in his luggage and a burning desire to share what he loved. People laughed at him. They had never seen this game. They did not understand it. They thought he was strange. He kept playing anyway. Within a few years, Brazilian children were playing in every street, every beach, every patch of open ground. Brazil absorbed football and then did something magical. It transformed it. Added rhythm, creativity, joy, improvisation, the Brazilian spirit, and gave the world a style of football so beautiful it was called Jogo Bonito, the beautiful game. Today, Brazil has won the FIFA World Cup 5 times more than any other nation. 1 man, 2 footballs, 1 belief, and a game changed forever. Lesson 3. Never underestimate what you carry inside you. Charles Miller carried 2 footballs and a passion. You carry experiences, knowledge, ideas, and dreams that if you share them bravely could change the world around you more than you can imagine. Part 4. The Christmas Miracle When Football Stopped a War. Now I want to tell you the most extraordinary football story ever told. The year is 1914, World War I, the deadliest war in human history at that time. 2 armies facing each other across a stretch of mud and barbed wire called No Man's Land. German soldiers on one side, British soldiers on the other. Christmas Eve. Slowly, something impossible began to happen. German soldiers placed small candles and Christmas trees along the tops of their trenches. British soldiers watched confused, cautious, then slowly began to sing Christmas carols. The Germans sang back, and then someone kicked a ball into no man's land, into the space between the 2 armies. And soldiers from both sides, men who had been trying to kill each other, climbed out of their trenches and played football together in the mud on Christmas Day. No orders from above, no permission from generals, just human beings who remembered for one day that they were human beings first and enemies second. The game lasted a few hours. Then they went back to their trenches, back to the war, back to the terrible reality. But for those few hours, a ball made peace where politics had failed. Lesson 4. Underneath every difference, there is a human being who wants to play, to laugh, to connect. When the world feels divided, look for the ball in the middle. Look for the thing you share, not the things that separate you. Part 5. Football today and the field inside you. Today, football is the most watched sport in human history. The FIFA World Cup, held every 4 years, is the most viewed sporting event on Earth. The 2022 World Cup final between Argentina and France was watched by over 1.5 billion people simultaneously. 1.5 billion human beings breathing together at the same moment because of a ball on a field. No political speech has ever united that many people. No government policy, no declaration, just football. And today, in cities and villages across the world, children with no boots, no proper ball, no flat ground are playing anyway. In the streets of Lagos, on the beaches of Rio, in the alleyways of Mumbai, on frozen ground in Siberia, because football does not require perfection. It requires only 2 things: a ball and the will to play. Lesson 5. You do not need perfect conditions to begin. The greatest players in history started on the worst pitches, with the worst equipment, with every reason to stop. They played anyway. Whatever your dream, whatever your game, the conditions will never be perfectly right. Begin anyway. Ending what you learned, and thank you, my dear learner. We have played a beautiful game together today. We kicked our first ball in ancient China. We ran through muddy medieval English streets. We carried 2 footballs across the ocean to Brazil. We stood in a frozen trench on Christmas Day and watched enemies become teammates for one extraordinary afternoon. And we arrived here, together, at a world where 1.5 billion people share one heartbeat because of a round object and 2 goalposts. Let me leave these lessons on the field with you. 1, you are more connected to others than you think. The same needs to belong, to compete, to celebrate, live in every human heart. When you feel alone or different, remember Christmas Day, 1914. The ball always finds the human underneath. 2, rules create fairness, not prison. Set standards for your life, for how you treat people, for what you will and will not accept. These are not walls. They are the lines on your field that make the game worth playing. 3, share what you love. Charles Miller carried 2 footballs and changed a continent. You carry things, ideas, skills, kindness, passion that could change someone's world completely. Do not wait for permission to share them. 4, look for the human in everyone. Underneath every argument, every difference, every wall, there is a person who wants to be seen and understood. Be the one who kicks the ball into no man's land first. 5, begin on the imperfect field. The children of Lagos and Rio do not wait for perfect grass and perfect boots. They play now on the field they have. With the ball they have, start now. With what you have, where you are. Thank you. Thank you so genuinely and completely for your time, your attention, your beautiful and curious mind. You are learning English, which is itself a kind of football. You will make mistakes, like a missed shot. You will have hard days, like a game you are losing at halftime. You will feel tired like extra time in a final with shaking legs. And that decision to keep playing is what separates the ones who grow from the ones who stop. The world's greatest game taught us one final truth. The score is never final until the final whistle. And dear learner, your whistle has not blown yet. Keep playing. I will be here with another story whenever you are ready.